Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Bob Gibson, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, the shortstop, Jose.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Edgardo Alfonso.
Ready now, Edgardo Alfonso with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Alfonso playing here in his age 26 season. Very well could be starting the upcoming All-Star game. He currently leads all second basemen in the league in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
The 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Striding in, Mike Piazza, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 to Piazza. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now pitch on the way. Down the third baseline, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Darryl Stansberry, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in still down on the interstate at 199. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Tom Seaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Swing, and he pops him up. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. And it's fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting second, the second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Rogers Hornsby. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. And it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third,
At the plate, Stan Musial. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Seaver's ready. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box, Carlos Beltran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled away. The 2-1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 2-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
He'll come in here at 263, 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. This one's flared off to the right side. Musial is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Howard Johnson.
Next for the Mets, Howard Johnson, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First pitch coming, here it is. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
So here's Pete Alonso as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Alonso brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tom Seaver is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 0-1 delivery. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Frozen on strike three for the final out of the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mets lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gilly arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Scott Rowland.
Settling in now, Scott Rowland. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Bases are empty, one man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Ted Simmons comes into this one with just one hit in 9 tries for the series. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two now. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. The 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's taken for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fouled off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Edgardo Alfonso, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. For the current campaign, Alfonso is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1 out, nobody on. Still 2-2. Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Mike Piazza 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. This is foul right side. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brock is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ray Langford is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Smith. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First delivery to him on the way. So far this season, Smith is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Smith carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Throw over to first, and the runner back. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Langford on at first, nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. On the ground to second base, this could be two, and there's one away. So stepping in, Bob Gibson, and with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Smoke toward the hole. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Lou.
Back to the top of the order now, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1. Here it comes.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. In to score, the runner from third.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
To the plate now, Rogers Hornsby, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hornsby playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Stan Musial, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Next up for New York, Darryl Stansbury. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
The batter.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. He's right there. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled out very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Ready for another chance, Bernard Gilly. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down quickly. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Albert Pujols.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Scott Rowland, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Stepping in now, Ted Simmons, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. The 3-2 one more time. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Center fielder, number 16.
In now, Ray Langford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
First and second now, 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch. Swung on, missed, 2-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-1, here it is.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So coming to the plate, Ozzie Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Now in the box, Bob Gibson. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-1, here it is. The count now at 2-2. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cards forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Howard Johnson.
Howard Johnson.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Howard Johnson is retired to kick off the inning. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tom Seaver.
At the plate, Tom Seaver. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Lou Brock.
The left fielder, Lou.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready for another shot now. Rogers Hornsby. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Into the box, Stan Musial, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the top.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
To the plate now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, but he can't get there, and that'll plate both runners as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Into the box now, Scott Rowland, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Noah Syndergaard takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Ted Simmons will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Ready once again, Ray Langford. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack. Kept his hands inside the ball and took what the pitcher gave him.
So now to the plate, Ozzie Smith, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Syndergaard has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Coming to the plate now, Bob Gibson. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Mets 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate now, Edgardo Alfonso, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the catcher.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lou Brock. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gilly is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter,
Digging in now, Rogers Hornsby. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider laid off for a ball.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Stansberry is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Stan Musial. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. The Cardinals are out in front, 6-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Darryl Stansberry.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Darryl Stansberry is retired to kick off the inning.
Carlos Beltran.
Stepping in now, Carlos Beltran, as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box, Bernard Gilly will swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Howard.
Now at the plate, Howard Johnson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. One and one, here it is. This is pulled into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, Albert Pujols. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. One and 0 pitch on the way. In there, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now. Scott Rowland is on deck. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Striding into the box, Scott Rowland. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stansberry will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ted Simmons. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
To the plate now, Ray Langford, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They lead it 6-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Number 21, Pete Alonso.
First offering on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Keith Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Mets. Number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Two and 1 now. And the pitch.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Jose Reyes, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Runner at second here with one man out. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Larry Jackson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Yadier Molina is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 41.
Standing in now, Edgardo Alfonso.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding in once again, Mike Piazza, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Now here's the pitch. Pitch on the way. And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Mets 4. Sid Fernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 50, Sid Fernandez.
Ozzie Smith will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ozzie Smith.
Pitch on the way. Fernandez, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the eighth.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
At the plate now, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, a double play.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Lou Brock. First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Left side, but well foul. Off-speed pitch, good for strike two.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Roger Hornsby.
Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. So now to the plate, Rogers Hornsby, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A runner on first with 2 away. 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still lead it 6-4. Jason Isringhausen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 44, Jason Isringhausen.
So digging in now, Darryl Stansberry. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ready with the 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Langford is right there, 1 down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Stepping in, Carlos Beltran, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now here it comes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Bernard Gilly, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 1-1 home. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-4 the outcome today. The St. Louis Cardinals used the nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Bob Gibson earns his first win of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Tom Seaver permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Jason Isringhausen hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.